Walker, and this is Brain Freeze 3. I'm here with Hezekiah Morris, and we are here to talk today about his artistic talent and learn more about what he does and what he is doing in the art community. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Hezekiah Morris. I'm from Lynchburg, Virginia.
Lynchburg. Yeah, I went to Lynchburg one time. I saw Lynch, I got a little bit suspect. But anyway.
Yeah. Basically, I'm an author.
Okay.
I wrote a book on my life story.
Okay, and what is the name of your book?
Restoring Hezekiah.
Restoring Hezekiah, and you're an author. So are you an author by a natural talent, or did you train to be an author? How did that come about?
Basically, it's by natural talent.
Okay.
You know, I was incarcerated, and I felt that I had to find some way to spend my time, so I started writing. So I got everybody else to read what I was writing.
Okay.
I was like, man, you got some talent there. Keep on going. So I kept on writing. And every time I kept writing, I would let them read a little bit. They was like, man, I like that. Make sure you publish that when you get out.
Okay, so are you published?
I'm published.
Awesome, good. So you're a man of your word then.
Yeah.
You be like, I just be writing
No.
and anybody can see it. So where can someone find Restoring Hezekiah? Where can they find that?
You can find it on Amazon.
Okay.
You can find it at Barnes & Nobles. There's also at 3,000 stores worldwide. Also.
Really? Barnes & Noble? I'm going to look it up then. I didn't know. So tell me a little bit, give me a little bit of an overview of what Restoring Hezekiah embodies. What is it about?
Basically, Restoring Hezekiah is about the horrors of growing up and turning into a young man and facing the obstacles of not having your other parent at home and you having to be a man at an early age.
Okay.
And then when you get into your teenage years, you think that you are a man. And you see that you're not. And everything that everybody told you not to do, you started doing. You know, getting involved with the girls, the alcohol, the drugs, and going through all the trials and tribulations. I was exempt, you know, I thought I was exempt. I was wild child. I said, oh, well, I got
All teenagers think they're exempt.
Yeah. And when one of my first mistakes is when I went into the military, and I graduated. I was always smart, I thought. So I graduated top 4 in my class. But when I got into the military, man, I got top 4 in my class, and I chose to go to Japan. And I got with some guys, and we started doing drugs, and, you know, they called me in. It was like, you're not going to Japan. We're going to kick you out the military.
So I hear that the book talks about growing up, but owning your choices and the consequences that occur because of your choices.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of teenagers should definitely read something like Restoring Hezekiah, because I think our youth today, I mean, we have a lot of youth that are all about, I'm grown, I can do this, I can do that. And I think every generation has that dynamic. But what I hear you saying is that someone should read this book to understand that people have laid a path for you. And you need to listen to it, or you're going to go down my path, which took you off your road because you were smart, you were talented, but you got diverted, correct?
And not the only thing that's in the book, it's also about relationship with the significant others too. You know, how I grew up, thought I was a man, like, okay, I want to get married and I want to do this. And when I got into a relationship, I found out I was like, whoa, you know,
You ain't grown.
No, what it was, you know, it's like, I was just like my father was in a relationship when I was young. When he, you know, I was like, man, you know, and I was always looking for love. But if I didn't love myself, how could I give love?
You can't.
And I'm trying to, you know, still to this day I make a mistake with thinking I love somebody. But how do I love somebody if I don't even love myself?
So in your book, do you kind of go to that progression? Or talk a little bit more about, as an adult male, what it's like to get in relationships and realize that some of the issues you have as an adult are a reflection of what you've grown up with and been through?
Oh yeah, the insecurities, the jealousy, the not, you know, thinking that you got it all figured out, this is what I'm gonna do. But life doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't.
And still today I make mistakes in relationships. So I'm sitting there like, okay.
But you're human, so it's
Yeah.
okay to make mistakes,
Yeah,
as long as you learn from your mistakes. So you said your book can be found in Barnes & Noble, Amazon. And you said
It's
3,000
3,000 stores
stores.
worldwide.
Now, as far as social media, how can someone reach out to you? How can someone say, hey, I want to know Hezekiah Morris?
I have an author page, it's Hezekiah Morris. That's
Okay.
on Facebook. I have a Instagram page, it's Has Morris. Also, you can hit me at Gmail. It's hasmorris8522@gmail.com.
All right.
And I'm on Twitter too. It's Freaky Zeke, though. So. That's my alter ego. I like
Freaky Zeke.
Some things I'm not just going to give up.
No, it's okay. That's what Twitter is for.
But you know what I'm saying? But
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
Freaky Zeke. All right, so tell me, last question, what does Art Revolution mean to you?
It means that I'm authentic. I'm real. I'm going to give it to you how it comes through me.
Okay.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to give it to you just so it's going to make you feel good. It might not make you feel good, and the other person might not feel good.
Mm-hmm.
But how can I not give it to the people that need it, that I need to inspire,
Mm-hmm.
and not give it to them real? You know, because in
That's
these times
real.
right now, what we're going through, they need to hear my story.
Mm-hmm.
We got people dying every day, and they're innocent people. There's plenty of times I done been in jail and got beat up for that's saying I need to use my phone to make a phone call.
Mhm.
So we need to let young people know, man, use your talents. You know, because we never know how long we're going to be here
Mm-hmm.
on this earth. And I always dream, always inspire to do better than what you are. You know, we're going to make mistakes in life, but how can we learn from mistakes? And why not dream? People always tell me, well, you're just trying to be rich and famous. Who would?
I mean,
Duh.
I don't want to be rich and famous.
You know, if I'm rich and famous, that means I can help more people, right?
Exactly.
That means I can sit at home and write more books, huh?
Right.
That means I ain't got to worry about paying bills every day,
Right,
right?
and you can work on just sharing your dreams, sharing your craft, your talent, your story,
But
and
it's also about the journey.
it's definitely about the journey.
It's about the journey that I took to get to where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how did he get here? The druggie, the alcoholic, the jailbird. Man, how did he get to that place? It wasn't easy.
And I can do that too. I can get there.
Yeah,
Because their situation may not be the same as your situation.
exactly.
But they can see someone that overcame. So that means they can do it too. So it's a pleasure to talk to you, Hezekiah. It's good to get to know you. Awesome.
I thank y'all for having me.
No, we are glad that you're here. So definitely please check back with us. Brain Freeze 3. And this is Hezekiah Morris, Restoring Hezekiah, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Freaky Zeke on Twitter.